Okay, so what I want to show you guys here, I just got finished picking up, literally like 30 minutes ago, a dog from an owner's house. Now this dog is one of the more aggressive dogs I've seen, one of the more terrified dogs I've seen. He's a bigger dog, probably around 80 pounds, but he's just freaked out, this poor guy. Now, I haven't even been able to touch him yet. I don't know how he's going to respond to me. I think he's going to do better. When I went to his owner's house, he was literally just barking at me, couldn't calm down. I couldn't get him in the, I didn't even touch him. The owner had him in the van for me. And so what I want to go through is kind of the first steps that I'm going to take with a dog like this to start bonding with the dog, to start relating with the dog, and to start showing the dog leadership from the get-go. Now, how this benefits you, the dog owner, is a number of different ways. If you're just getting a dog that's like this will be a big benefit. But if you've got a dog that has aggression issues, severe anxiety issues, fear issues like this guy, the best way to overcome that is through starting to bond with the dog and get the dog's trust through obedience. Obedience is the best way because it puts you in the leadership position, it puts the dog in the follower position, and if you do it right, it makes the dog feel very comfortable as time goes on. Now initially I think this guy's going to be pretty freaked out. We're going to see, like I said, it's the first time I'm ever even touching this guy, and so, hey buddy. So he's a dark dog. I don't even know if you can see it, but he's deep in the back. He doesn't even want to come out. Hi, buddy. And you can see the first thing out, this is what's called avoidance behavior. He knows I'm here. He's not a dummy. But he's trying to do everything he can to look away from me. Dogs are stressed out. They've only got 3 responses, and I've talked about this before in different segments, but dogs have the fight response, meaning they bark, they bite, they growl, whatever. They've got the flight response, meaning they run away, and they've got the avoidance response, meaning that they pretend that the issue isn't there. And so this guy hasn't really even looked at me yet. He's looking this way, and then he's looking this way, and he's doing everything he can to make sure that, and now he's looking at me, and he's pretty afraid here. Hey, buddy, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. I'm gonna get a training collar on him. I'm gonna unburden him of that collar, make some space. Now he's got a muzzle on because initially that was the only way that the owner felt comfortable me being around him. That's kind of the intensity of the fear and the aggression that this guy has. And so the reason I'm getting a training collar on him, hey buddy, you're okay, is so that immediately I can start, you're okay, putting him in the follower position by getting him to do the things that I want to do. If he takes control, because he's on just a regular collar, and he starts pulling me around, he starts, getting freaked out and trying to run away, if he takes control, then we're going to be in bad shape. I need to control every little thing that's going to happen in this dog's life over the next little bit. How he eats, when he eats, how he walks, the way that he walks, how he comes when called, how he waits at the door. I need to be pretty controlling, because from the control is going to come structure. From the structure is going to come obedience. From the obedience is going to come a dog that feels much more calm and much more relaxed, and a dog that can trust me because I'm the one that's given him structure. And once that happens, then I'm going to pass him back off to his owner and teach her how to maintain that structure. So with a dog like this, with an aggressive dog, like I said, how this applies to you is almost all aggressive dogs I work with, I'd say 90%, also are heavy pullers. They pull on the leash a lot when they go on walks. And this guy's no exception. With his owner, she pulls him like nuts. When they're walking around the apartment complex, he sees another person, he just lights up and starts barking. In his case, a lot of the issues occur because the owner hasn't necessarily, she's a great owner, but she hasn't necessarily given him the leadership that he needs. And so he feels this vacuum, this void of leadership, and he feels like he needs to fill it up. And he fills it up with his fear behaviors and showing aggression and whatnot. And so what we need to do to calm him down is give him the confidence that, hey, you can trust me. I am going to protect you. I am going to give you structure. Everything's going to be okay. So, like I said, the first thing I'm going to do is start getting him to walk properly. Come on. Good boy, come on. Come on. Good boy, come on. Good boy, come on. Good boy. Come on. Good boy. Good boy, come on. Come on. Good boy. Good boy. There we go. Come on. Come on. Come on. Good boy. Come on. Good boy. Come on. What a good boy. Come on, there we go. What a good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Come on. Good boy. Now, I'm going to give him a quick little break. And while I do, the reason I start with this exercise, if you see me do this in other areas, it's called the Crazy Man method, sometimes called the focus exercise. Now, like I said, the reason I start with this is one of the main causes of aggression is a dog that doesn't focus properly. And if you listen to some of my other audio programs on this website, you'll see what I'm talking about, that there's 3 reasons why dogs are disobedient. Focus problems, communication problems, and dominance problems. Now, in this guy's case, his reasons for aggression fall in all 3. But for most dogs, a big part of why they're aggressive is a focus issue. They're out walking, they see another dog, and they lose focus. They say, hey, I'm supposed to be paying attention to my owner, and they worry about the other dog. The dog makes a movement, and now they're growling and charging and bolting and what have you. So focus is a big issue. Same thing at the door. You know, someone rings the doorbell, the dog loses focus. His owner's trying to tell him to do something, but the dog isn't even listening because he doesn't know how to focus. And so the first thing with an aggressive dog that I'm going to do, that you need to do if you have an aggressive dog, is start teaching the dog the concept of how to focus on you. Like I said, as I do this Crazy Man method, I'm not going to talk too much about the theory about the Crazy Man because you can go to the other videos and check that out. But with this Crazy Man method, it teaches him how to focus, because if he's not focusing,